I have been listening to the Steve Jobs book, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it makes me feel like all excited about.
About technology and Apple.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm like, should I go to Apple? Do I need to replace my iPad? And like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm actually due for a new one.
Yeah.
Mine's getting up there in age, but historically I've had very bad luck with iPads. Like the one of them, there was a we were at a resort in the Philippines, and I was in the bathroom and I had my iPad, and I swear the most giant cockroach I've ever seen like charged
No.
at me, and I
No.
jumped up on the counter and of course knocked my iPad off and it shattered. It was huge.
No.
It was huge.
Oh, what is it? It had to be huge because obviously, like in New York, we know what a cockroach looks like. So if it was bigger than a New York cockroach,
Yeah. It was it was intense. And to be fair, the resort was lovely and it had just like torrential downpoured overnight, and I think like it drove it
All the bugs come
the
in.
bugs coming in. It was the one and only cockroach I saw at that resort. It was a lovely resort,
Yeah.
but yeah. And I
you're
swear
like, R.I.P. to your iPad.
yes.
Yeah. It just and then Becca what do
I
you?
tried to jump up on the counter.
Yeah, you jumped
Or
up
I
to
did
the
jump up on
counter. You jumped up on the counter, and then you just
and my butt like knocked the iPad off.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to see you guys. How are our party?
Hey.
How is our lives?
Good. Zavi
Good.
turned 3 yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yes, we had a
Already?
little birthday party yesterday and did cake and ice cream and presents. And he's like really into it this year. Like the first birthday was a party for us. Oh,
Yeah.
you were there.
You were there.
Listen.
Second birthday, we like went out to dinner and did some cake and ice cream, but he was kind of clueless. Like third birthday, he is like aware.
Yeah.
This is
He
for
kept
me.
talking about
Birthday party.
He told everyone it's his birthday, that he's gonna have a birthday party.
Which
He's gonna
doesn't
have
happen for a
birthday
week and a
cake.
half.
Well, his like party with his classmates
Classmates,
doesn't
yeah.
happen for 10 days because it's a joint party for like 6 of the May birthday babies. So, but it's gonna be really cute.
Cool.
Yeah, we all
I-
pulled together and we're renting the carousel in Battery Park.
Yeah. And then doing
What?
taco catering from actually,
What?
no, that
What?
was not from your wedding. Taco catering inspired by taco catering at a family wedding we went to in
Yeah.
California.
Yeah. But to be fair, my cousin I think has a taco truck, and I can't remember. They do some sort of. They used to have a food truck, and then I think now they have actual restaurants. And then he also his wife or the bride was in this catering
She does
event
that.
planning and catering. So of course she just called one of her contacts and had them.
But they did
yeah,
literally
the
like
post party.
that was the post party. It was like the day after. But there was like fresh tacos and fresh churros, and it was like delicious, so
Wait,
delicious.
this was for what party that you guys were at?
This was for Cedric's cousin's post wedding party.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had it at the house and invited all the family and friends over.
So, but anyway, that inspired for the joint birthday party. There was this really really funny. I thought it was really really funny. We have a WhatsApp chat for the parents of the May birthday babies to like coordinate planning, and one of the dads, who's like a very reasonable human, like I feel like our parenting styles vibe. We all went to a couple of the April birthday, 2 of the April birthday babies had a birthday
Yeah.
party, and we all went to it, and there was crudités board and like fruit tray, and then there was pizza, and of course, like, it was a 2-hour party. The pizza got cold.
Yeah.
And so this dad Yale, he was like, I was thinking instead of the usual cold pizza, like how about if we hire someone to make fresh, like cook hot dogs for the kids, like fresh hot dogs. And there's a couple of parents in the group that are a little bit more crunchy than I am, and they were like appalled at the idea of serving hot dogs. Like
Yeah.
like oh, our family doesn't eat hot dogs. Like it like blew up. It was this whole
Yeah.
thing. And meanwhile, like,
We're not sausage people.
yeah, we're not sausage people.
Oh.
And meanwhile, the original dad, Yale, he was kind of like, he's a really funny guy. He was at one point, he was like, "Why do you hate America so much, Alex?" Like, it's just, it blew up. It was this whole thing. And I was trying to like kind of middle ground. And so I mentioned the tacos, and eventually we decided we're gonna do taco catering. Cause yeah,
You guys
hot dog.
also like this don't sound casual at all.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a like
You're
how many
renting
people
out
did they say?
the carousel?
Well, we're renting out a carousel because it's yeah, it's like 6 kids, but if you split it like between 6 families, it's and 20 kids and like 30 parents or so, it's it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my you guys are just always like I feel challenged to dream bigger and to expand my
Well, no,
vision.
I think this was Yale's doing. This was one of our classmates' parents, one of Zavi's classmates' parents doing. So well, we would not have thought to do this. I think last year we just did something in the park, and then this year he was like, "Hey, you know what? I bet if we like pulled together, it wouldn't be more than a couple hundred
Per
family."
family.
Yeah,
So like make it a little
Oh,
bit bigger.
yeah.
okay, okay. I'm like thinking about these things. I'm like, okay, what is a kid's birthday party? I'm trying to plan Ajax's first birthday party right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, how big are we making this? And obviously, this is not a party for him. It is a party for me
It's a party
and
for you.
Yeah,
Andrew.
First
it's a party
birthday,
that you survived. Yeah, we started the year with,
one healthy child.
with one healthy child. We finished the year with one healthy child.
I
Yeah,
mean, Zavi's first birthday, there literally were no other kids. It was like
It's
just
him.
our friends.
Yeah.
Him and our friends.
Yeah,
right.
And
And
then a
we were
smash
honored to
cake.
be there, by the way.
yeah.
I think we're gonna
Lots.
have Ajax's party in Fresno, because he's
That's
being
fine.
blessed. We're
Oh,
gonna have him blessed at the church,
that's very sweet.
at my grandpa's church. Okay, can I run through a few updates with you guys?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I know this is old news. Everyone is like, I will pay for pockets. I just keep hearing it. It's very exciting
Yeah.
that people are like that excited about it. My friend Shantea, she wore her pants. The first time she put them on, she's like, can I be a brand ambassador? I want more colors, different cuts. I love them. They're flattering. And she's like tall and she's just gorgeous. All the things. She loves them. And so I'm excited to talk to her after her day at Disney to see how they felt all day. And so I'll update you with that. Also, okay, real talk. All of my skinny hoes love these pants. And all of my curvy girls are like, they're falling down. But I know, Cedric, you were asking, like, is it the waist? Is it the legs? And I've been hearing more and more, the legs feel good. The legs feel good. The compression in the legs are great. It's the waistband, the waistband. And
Yeah.
one of the girls who were telling me, she was like, well, here's the picture. Here's the before. Here's me in other pants. Here's me in these pants. And I'm pretty sure it's me. It's my stomach. And I was like, oh, I was so happy to say, "It's not you. We're gonna make you like it's your body
Yeah.
is perfect. Like, don't change your body." Like, and so it just felt like really good. But
Yeah.
there's that. And then also another update that I have been getting a lot of these are positive comments about the material and the fabric and the thickness of the fabric.
Mhm.
Question, or at least like thought, everyone is saying, oh, these are going to keep me warm. These are going to keep me so warm. Oh, I live in Chicago. Or
Yeah.
this is great for the winter. We're about to like be in summer. So what are we going to do?
We won't have anything in time for summer, I don't think, just launch schedule wise. There is another fabric that we've already approved, but I put under like the Baylight. So we have Baylux and Baylight.
Oh, cute.
And it's a lighter weight fabric. It's still soft and brushed and everything else. So that's going to be, I don't know when we're going to, when I'll put in the first order, but that's definitely going to be probably late this year, early next year when we would launch that.
Okay.
That being said, I have worn our current fabric in Hawaii. I've worn it in the summer in New York City, and it doesn't feel as warm as some of my other thicker fabrics where I'm like, it's
Okay.
too warm to be comfortable. Like I
Okay.
that this is a concern that we've been discussing for a
Yeah.
very long time, and it didn't feel as warm as it seems like it should, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay.
I didn't work out. I didn't like run outside in the heat, so that might be different. But like as far as like going outside midday in the summer to the playground and like playing with Zavi, like it was fine.
Okay. Okay. I'll try mine too. And I don't know if
Yeah,
this is
new
good
pair
or
should be
bad.
arriving this week soon.
Oh,
Yesterday.
good.
Yeah, I don't have the shipping calendar right now, but I sent everything on Monday.
Let me text you this really quick, both of you guys. I'm sorry that I messed up the portal, Cedric. Remember you were like, see if it will charge you again. And so I
Yeah.
just put in a random photo and you said it
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
changed my.
yeah.
Okay, hold on, you guys. Check this out.
None
I
of us.
have been wearing my Béziers, but I've been wearing both of, sorry, I'm looking for you guys. I've been wearing both generations, like the pair that you guys made me before I got pregnant,
Yeah,
and the newer pair, not the one that you're sending me right now.
yeah.
And but I really like that pair. I don't know what's different. I
Well,
don't
I
know
was
what's different.
yeah. We'll see what happens with the one that arrives this week because I think,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken, you have a, batch 2 pair, which I think we shipped that one before we went to Hawaii. Does that sound about right?
Yeah,
No, I
I think
yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
No, she
because
was here.
you oh, you were here when I gave that. There was that. I think you have the pre-scale params
So wait, so
version.
Alicia, you're saying you like the pre-pregnancy pair better? Is that
Well, I don't know if I like them better. Well, maybe subconsciously I find myself reaching for that one.
Hmm. Yeah. Let's see how this
And
new
I
one
don't know.
goes because I feel like we made you a pair before the scale parameters got put in, and then I think, yeah, there've been like 3 or 4 changes, but we'll see what you think of this new one.
Okay, I'm excited. And I'll put in
Yeah.
these photos that I just sent you to in our text. I'll put those back into my account just so if
Okay.
another pair is made, it's these. But you guys, like literally, I'm feeling like $1,000,000. Like I feel like confident in them. It feels so good. It feels so good.
Well,
It's
so
good.
the changes that I'm working on now, I think the thigh compression can come down a little bit, so they won't be as compressed. And
Okay.
Deanna and I were talking about this morning. That when you first put them on, they feel really tight, and then they loosen over time. Just like
Mhm.
the knit fibers, just the
relax?
knits relax, and then so the way the knits work, there's a little bit like you have the loops and the knots, and those initially slide, and after that, then you get a little bit more stretch from the spandex itself. So it's a blend of both the knitting pattern the and then the actual material itself also has the stretch.
Cool.
So what I'm thinking is that we can probably loosen the thighs a little bit, because what's happening is because the thighs are so scrunched in, then if like if you squat or like
Or flex at the hip?
or flex at the hip, so bend over, throw a high kick, um, the all the material is kind of like glued to your thigh, and then the upper half of the leggings has less compression, and so one ends up giving, and of course it's going to be from the top, and then as the top falls, then everything kind of just like starts sliding down.
Okay.
So yeah, so the big things that I'm trying to model now, it is above the hip, on the upper half of the hip, and most of the waistband, but not all of it, because there's another catch. If you make the waistband too tight, then it will roll.
Yeah.
The waistband top rolls over. So I'm trying to figure out how to, you kind of want the back half of the loop to be tighter than the front half. So
Okay.
that's one current challenge. And then I think the gluteal shelf, for lack of a better term, it also can be tightened a little bit. So I'm working on making that tighter, and then the loosening the thighs. So we might give up some flatter, so this is kind of more of a comfort slash performance kind of tuning. But I
Okay.
think it should be it should overall be better, because I think what Becca was like, they can be very flattering, but if you can't actually move in them, then without them
Yeah.
falling, then yeah, the flatter doesn't really make that much of a
And there's a world in which like if we had them just for people who just wanted athleisure, that's a whole thing. But like I think because we at least I've been like reaching out to my dancers, my movers. It looks like you're like catering to people moving their bodies. I feel like if you can make a pair of pants that people are like literally doing backflips in, do anything in them. They can walk and do nothing in them.
Right.
Yeah. And then I was thinking, like, if you think about like sweatpants, like sweatpants can have a garter, and then that's the only thing that's keeping the pants up, because it's not, you don't need that much tension. You just need enough that you're not, the garment isn't fighting against itself.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And I let's see here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I oddly have, I guess it's not that odd, but like kind of, I have like a lot of pregnant friends. We've talked about this, right?
Yeah.
And it just clicked. And it's Carla, our editor, like she is the one who said it. She's like, what if it was like a postpartum essential? What do you guys think about this?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing with pregnancy and postpartum is your body is changing like day to
All the
day.
time. All the time.
And so I don't know if you could, you would almost have to have multiple pairs for like different stages. Like, I don't know if one pair based on your shape one day as your body changes, like,
I mean, is that a bad thing?
Yeah, so it's kind of like Lulu Invisalign.
oh, yeah. Because like I had a few pairs of leggings that like I had pre-pregnancy that I wore throughout my pregnancy, and like they just happened to be very like I think they were like, especially my Align, the like super high waist one, like ultra high rise or whatever they call it, that I wore comfortably throughout my pregnancy. But that Align fabric is so stretchy, like it's part of why they're very comfortable. So I don't know that. Yeah, I would have to be. You could do like maybe a package. Like, okay, you can have 5
The
pair.
postpartum
Like a
recovery plan. Like, here's
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
that's not a bad idea. I mean, like the compression and everything, like as someone who is also postpartum myself, like it like feeling held in, it feels good. Like I feel like, oh, maybe I am more put together. And then I take them off and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's what I look like. But it feels good while I'm in them. Like
Right.
like
Right.
I'm
It's
back to
definitely something we
normal.
should think about.
Yeah.
And there's
And
a
then
whole market of like, oh, what are all the things I need to heat? Like that's like a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
who are looking for that specifically, but just like just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, let's see here. And then I think I'm personally still working on eliminating the friction of getting people to follow through with the process. You guys, I have reached out to so many people, and so many people have said, yes, this is awesome. Can't wait. So excited.
this is kind of where I want to almost try out the idea of like, if
It's a
you
big
just
deal.
do the like 5 second, 5-10 second video where you're like, step back, take a few steps from the camera, make sure you're fully in view, and then just turn to the side, and then that's it. Pick up your phone, and we should just try that. We'll send you a video to duplicate, to copy. Yeah, send the same thing, and we'll see what comes out of
Okay.
the system. Because I think if we can just use that as our like base, then it almost becomes viral, because you just like submit to the website, send your video, and say, great, you're sized. Here's your purchase link, or here's your claim link. Then you don't
Yeah.
really, then it's not a website.
Oh.
What do you mean it's not a website?
Well, no, then it's not like a full website doing all of the like sizing, upload to the website, and everything else. It's more like you just message a friend. Like this comes back to the DM idea, but we're talking iMessage.
Oh. Oh. I don't know if I fully understand the whole like technical side of what you're saying, but I get the overall.
Well, just imagine it's like a concierge. Like if we were talking about like a concierge service, so you're like, yeah, oh, it sounds like it's a lot for me to walk through the website. It's like, okay, well, then here's the
Just-
following. Here's a video of me doing this. Send me a video of you doing the same thing,
And that's it.
and that's it. And
We still need them to create
yeah,
an account. We need to know.
yeah, we can
Where to
create an
send.
account, and then we can just give them a claim link. It's like, here's the account, here's the here's the profile you're going to claim, and then that's it. Like, it will associate with their Shopify for the checkout process. But I feel
Okay.
like if we can get a couple people to to figure this out. And
But is that where the friction is?
yeah,
I don't know if the friction is a front photo, side photo versus a video of me stepping back front, turn to the side. Like, I don't know that there's a big difference between those two. I think it helps on our end with making sure that
there's one at least one that
stills that we capture meet our criteria because
Well, I know a lot of people don't know how to set the timer on their phone, on the camera. And I'm saying this also because we have a good number of photos where people are just like, tap. I think that worked. And then yeah, we can't actually use the photo. It was like, I've been making the pants and I've seen that people are complaining that they don't fit. Yeah, kind of like we were talking about, I think it was your sister who was like, yeah, these don't fit, or they're crunch and all that. And I'm like, yeah, we don't have actually a full photo of you.
we have a photo of your hip to your knee.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
which, like,
yeah.
in theory, that picture shouldn't have been accepted, but I think Cedric's trying to make it so there's not a lot of friction with like having to make the picture like perfect. But I think that's where he's thinking the video gives us more freedom to make sure that the still like that the two images we're using meet the criteria and don't put that on the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easier just
Okay.
to hit record and
Step back.
do your thing, and then just upload the whole thing, and then we take care of editing. And then, as opposed to like, if you're trying to get the photo and it's like, oh, I don't like my face, I was like, oh, I'm not smiling in this one.
Right.
Or, I don't. Yeah.
Is it possible? Okay, two things just came to mind right now. Like if we obviously I can tell people when I'm reaching out, but that is not scalable. Like to when they're submitting their thing, like letting them know in a very brief, succinct way, like your face don't like not your face doesn't matter because we need their full body in it.
Well,
But
the thing
something
is
so
that if
they
you look,
just know that
they should, because we have your gym photos as an example.
No one knows what you're talking about.
And no one knows what I'm talking about. But if you go to the website and you take a look, well, there are sample photos of what we are looking for.
yes, but I mean like some people
And
are
people
like,
don't
"Oh, let me
actually.
go get glam on before I
Yeah.
take the photos."
Yeah.
And that could be a level of friction. Like I have to do these self tapes all the time. And the ones that are like, don't wear makeup, we want to see your acne. I'm like, awesome. I can do this right now.
Yeah.
Versus like, let me go beat my face and do my hair. Like it just like another layer.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that just came to mind right now is obviously like there are people who we're not the audience for them. They're not our audience. But there is a like a positive point to asking like an old person, an elderly person who would never wear these pants. If somebody who is like tech averse can do this without friction, then anybody can. That to me would be a really good goal if I can slash we can figure out like how to make it to where we can hand this to somebody who is like wouldn't need a for dummies book and but they can do it. If they can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah. And that's kind of where the TikTok concept comes in, where it's like, this is the video we need. Send us your version of this video, and if it's only 5 seconds, and that's or 10 seconds, that's easy. That's a lot easy. In some ways it's easier to record a video.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do this for Zavi every day when we do drop off. It just says hit record, and at the end I just send it to our moms, and it's yeah.
That's such a great idea. Also, Andrew and what's my son's name? Ajax. They just
Ajax.
we're walking in right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I have another question for you guys. What? And I have been thinking about this nonstop, and I'm still hitting a creative wall because I've just never seen it before. I've never heard of somebody doing this. And so it's hard for me to like do it when we're the ones trailblazing and we have to
Yeah.
create it. What does it look like to have an in-person presence for this brand that does not need a brick and mortar? What could that look like? Like if
Well,
I am at the Peloton Studio and I'm like,
yeah,
ooh, I want to buy something. Like, is there a way to where there's like a Bézier presence in these fitness studios or in the like in places
yeah.
without
In
a
some ways, it's literally an iPad that takes your photo and video. It's set up. It has the lighting. It's almost a photo. It's an iPad with a ring light around it that takes the photo, or it either takes your photo, your front side photo, and the videos. That's it
If
has
it's not what
like
you're
a
talking
photo booth? Like a photo
kind of like
booth.
a photo booth. You don't, yeah. But you could just like at the Peloton Studio, if you just had an iPad sitting on a shelf, and
Oh, I
it's
see.
yeah, and then like yeah, the iPad sits on the shelf, and then it just like takes your photo, and then uploads to the site, and then you can choose whatever you want, from that little kiosk. That's how you do it. If you were to do a pop-up kiosk at a mall or high traffic place like the Oculus, then you just have somebody with their phone taking your video, and then you can just like order. Or you get captured online. Somebody already just like guides you and takes the like two artist photos, or they just take the video, upload it to the site. You get your profile, and then we just continue from there.
Well,
Right.
then
But I
this leads
think
into my you
like you're
go
not
first.
necessarily in form-fitting clothes at the
That
Oculus.
part.
Yeah, you're not in the
Like
Oculus.
like
So
in a fitness studio,
so
people are already in fitness gear.
so what you do is you stand models out just outside of like Equinox, and Lifetime, or like Union Square, West Side Highway.
West Side Highway, like people
you
running.
just run people down, and it's like, here, can I?
You're ready.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, another question. You can push back on this. You can push back. Is there a world in which, with the tech and the algorithm, we could? I know we've covered this so many times, and I know I sound like a broken record trying to bring this up, and I know a version of your answer to this, but I'm still
Okay.
okay. Is there a world in which we take photos or video of a person in regular clothes and there's an option like if they're not wearing form-fitting clothes to like be like minus 20% or I don't know, like take off a little bit, like I want it tighter. Like sometimes when I would go into these fittings for like a Broadway house,
Mhm.
whatever, for my costumes, if I knew I was bloated, like I'm on my period, I am an extra 8 pounds right now. I will go in there like really try because I like my clothes to fit. I like my costumes to fit tight. I don't want extra room in my costumes. A lot of
Yeah.
other people would say the opposite. They're like, I want my clothes to fit tight. If this is a long running show, I want to have room to gain weight. Like people think differently and have different preferences. Is there a way to be like, ooh, I'm in my bigger girl era right now. I want mine to just fit a little bit looser, or I want mine to be hella compressed. Like, is there a future where somebody could choose the type of
Like
fit?
compression.
Yeah. Oh,
That's more of a technical question because
No, it's a financial question.
it's also a technical question because as you adjust those things, you affect function. Like we were just saying, if the waistband is too tight, it's going to roll down. Like there are degrees where there is some range, but like you can't just say like be super 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 tight and then expect them to function the same. And then why is it financial?
Because if you say I really want this to be like super tight or take off 20%, and then they don't fit because we took off we hallucinated what the person looked like underneath like their baggy clothes, like who do like where does that liability or
Like now they don't fit. We've said we'll make you another pair if they don't fit, but they didn't fit because you didn't.
because you wanted
Because we tried to predict your shape, which is we've already established that every woman is shaped differently.
Yeah.
So like what someone's legs look like under a pair of baggy jeans is different person to person.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
can't like guess.
Yeah. You're absolutely right on that.
yeah so
People
that,
like
I'm fine saying that. Sure, we'll change the compression from like 20% baseline to 15% or 10% baseline. But if you're saying pick a different baseline, but then if you guess wrongly or you ask incorrectly, then we eat that cost. I don't
Right.
know. Yeah.
What if it, okay,
Now,
I'm sorry, this is devil's
there
advocate.
might be a world where we say, um, and this I would be fine with. It's like, fine, it's $98 for your first pair. You can get you get three. We will send you three options, and then like you keep one of them, or you just you tell us which of the three you want to base all of your future purchases off of. I could see something like that working, but
Oh,
it
interesting.
would have to be like a $99 fitting fee up front to make something like that work.
And then they get 3 pair.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
that's
you get three
interesting.
pairs. You get like 3 pairs for $99 or 98 or $99, and then we just we see what fits. So it's kind of like a sizing. You get a sizing box.
Is that anything like this could be very different than like Warby Parker being like, you don't even have to come in the store. Let's just send you 5 pairs of
Yeah, you said
eyelashes
that.
and
Yeah, and then I think the difference is Warby you send the pairs back that you don't want, and then they can always like
Send them to someone
wipe
else.
them off to send them to someone else. In our case, like
you
you're going to
can't do
get,
that.
yeah, you get 3 pairs, different compressions. One of them will fit, or we guarantee
For
one.
one of them, you'll like the fit.
Yeah.
What if they liked all three and they all fit
Yeah.
different?
Yeah, that could also happen. I mean, we could say something like this one is comfort, this one is contour, and this one's performance. Like I don't know if there are 3 knobs or 2 yet. It's one of those 2, but based on our dancer friend and some of the other feedback where we can go a little bit tighter or less tight, and then a tighter waistband. I feel like there's a performance realm in here somewhere that I just have to find. I just have to finish like tuning for that. It's probably, I thought it was only going to be a couple days to fix this problem, and now I think it's going to be a couple weeks.
Okay, that's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. And I'm getting more names to coming in anyway. So,
Yeah.
and I have a list of people who I'm like, oh, I would love if we can remake their pair.
Yeah.
Um, and I
And
can put it
that's in the
together.
Airtable, right? The
Yes, and I can
Yeah.
give access to you, Becca, if you want it for
Yeah.
the
Yeah, sure.
Airtable that I. Okay.
Yeah.
And the feedback is I'm putting feedback in there and like additional notes of like the photos that they're sending and voice notes or videos stuff. If you wanted to
Yeah.
see like part of the original, sometimes it's just a text, sometimes it's a text and nothing, whatever. So I can go back in there and see who would need an updated pair. And then lastly, before I let you guys go, I know you have to go, so thank you so much for taking the time. Is would it work? Would it help at all if somebody submitted in baggy clothes? Like, okay, it was a live in the moment. I got your photo because you're at our imaginary pop-up that doesn't exist yet, and you're wearing these ultra baggy clothes. You make an account. I help you make you an account. Can you? What if they uploaded a photo of what, like additional photos that
What
they
do you
just
mean
had?
by
So, like, pretend somebody is getting a live capture and they're wearing men's clothes and it's a woman who is like super snatched. But we got them in person. That's why we have this photo of them front and side or this video of them.
Mhm.
But then they're able to like easily like just upload various photos that they have existing in their photo booth to the platform, and it might not necessarily be form-fitting clothes, but it's additional angles that you could see. I don't know, it doesn't seem
No,
like
if
scalable,
it's
but
yeah, if everything's in baggy clothing, it's still tough to predict what's underneath the baggy clothing.
and would you still consider baggy clothing like a pair of boot-cut jeans? It's just like, do you know what I
We
mean?
can
Like,
we can try. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm not yet sure. I can't really predict what the algo would do with that.
yeah. It's a lot of like hypothetical questions, so you don't have to have any of these answers. I'm just like, just thinking like, how could we make this so freaking easy? It's like
Well,
breathing. It's
you
like
want to make it
obvious,
easy,
like
but you don't want to
duh, of
make it
course.
too. You don't want to make the upfront so easy that, oh, I uploaded these photos, and then like 4 weeks later we send them they get the pair, and I was like, oh, these don't fit, and then like that also is like equal, that's in some ways even more frustrating, because like I went through the process, I created an account, I uploaded the photos, and then like it doesn't work. Like that's and then they're like, oh yeah, you didn't upload the right photos, and then it's like, well, that's already that in some ways that's a little bit more frustrating.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
fair
I
enough.
think your initial thought of trying to find like a fitness, whether Peloton, SoulCycle has their own clothing, so that probably wouldn't work. Equinox, I don't know. You can do
Yeah.
a pop up at Equinox.
Yeah.
Somewhere where people are already just probably going to be wearing leggings, because like the people who would want our leggings should already be wearing leggings. So it's not people that are like completely averse to wearing form fitting clothing. But I think if you could catch people where they're already naturally going to be wearing leggings, and you just make it, really easy for them to just quick video, and then that creates an account, and then gets them an option to buy something.
Okay. All right. This is good. Also, before I let you go, the boot cut looks really good, you guys.
Oh, the
This
flare.
yeah, on
Yeah.
Megan.
The flare, they look good.
Yeah. Yeah. You want a pair?
Yeah, I might want a pair actually.
Oh.
I don't ever wear flare.
Becca
leggings,
never
but
wears
they
flare.
They look really good on her.
Yeah.
They looked great. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know it's so late. Go, 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 go.
Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta head
Go
to work.
Yeah, Becca has to go save lives.
Quarterman.
You gotta go
Night,
save
lots of
lives,
tournament nights.
Becca.
Yeah, it's Friday night. We got
Oh yeah,
drunk
Friday night.
teenagers.
Friday night trauma. It's gonna be trauma.
Yeah.
Lots of traumas.
I hope not.
Friday, Saturday.
Mother's Day is just around the corner.
I
Yeah.
know. Happy first Mother's Day. Speaking of,
Thank you. Thank you. And also happy early Mother's Day to you.
thank you.
I know this will air after, but still, happy Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, you made your announcement on Mother's Day.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah, you remember we did the pre-Mother's Day special
Uh-huh.
at the Museum of Broadway, and then you unveiled like the special news like in March or something like that. It's like, oh, in a couple months when finally gets distributed.
Forgot about that. And all you guys were like, oh, I saw that coming from a mile away. Mother's Day.
Lots of Mother's Day. That's a lot of pink here.
That's awesome. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you.
Hi.
Love you too.
All right.
See you
I'll
soon.
see you later. All right. See you.
Bye.
Bye.